So I've got finals and stuff. So I just woke up. I'm making smoothies, then heading to university, heading to class, meeting some people, probably slacklining hopefully. So let's check out what we're bringing. So smoothie here, bananas, compost pile, 5 strawberries, blend it up, and then once it's done, you throw it in here. Throw it in here, portable, easy, throw it in the backpack. You could bike with this. It's not going to shatter. Easily done, easily done. Throw some sugar if you like, if you want to sweeten it up. Or you add these strawberries because they're pretty damn sweet. So all you got to do is blend it up. So I'm sitting here in the sun on campus doing work. It's always easy to get outside. Easily done. And we got the grub plate, the chow plate, number 1. Just some basmati rice, some steamed potatoes, sweet potatoes, and some steamed vegetables. Easily done. So we're here. Just finished the meal. So this is round 1. A little bit digesting. Let's do some Q&A while we're digesting. And if you want to drink water, drink it before your meals, not during. You'll feel better. So yesterday I made a comment about up to 1/3 of this sand anywhere on the planet, up to 1/3 is plastic. And the question is that really a bad thing? Because plastics come from nature. Plastics are really just chemicals. But everything is just chemistry as well. We're chemistry. The water is chemistry. So is it really an issue? And it's a great question. And I think it is an issue because just to the fact that plastics off-gas chemicals, toxic chemicals, toxic pollutants. I don't remember the exact ones, and I should prepare more for this, but I'm just reading the questions as I go. But this is a good book called Cradle to Cradle. Basically talks about the problem of plastics and the solutions to getting away from the use of plastics. So this is a really good book. I could talk more about it, but for the sake of this video and what most of you are watching this for, I'm not going to now. But anyway, back to the plastics, or the sand example, plastic sand. I don't really want to live in a world with plastic sand. In terms of livability on the planet, I don't know. If you look at a lot of soil, you could probably say the same thing for soil. The air we breathe, we're constantly breathing in particulate matter from plastics. There's plastics in us, from the air we breathe to the food we eat. So, I don't want to live in that world. Whether it's toxic or not, it's a man-made material that's not inert. So inert just means it came from nature and it can go back to nature, like wood and metal and concrete. These things are inert. I don't know. And it's inelegant. So, if you look at a plastic spoon, this is a little bit ranty, but if you look at a plastic spoon, if this is plastic, if you have a plastic spoon and you say, okay, I'm gonna extract oil from the ground. I'm gonna extract oil from the ground. I'm gonna send it to a refinery. It's gonna be refined. It's gonna be refined into whatever the technical name for plastic is. Refined into plastic, molded into this thing, made in a factory, and then shipped out to stores. And then you buy it. You use it once, and then you throw it away in a landfill. It sits for thousands of years. Or you could just have this, which is just metal, which is an inert material, which will biodegrade in no time. Certainly less than 1,000 years. And it's not harmful. It's just metal. It's aluminum, steel, whatever. You just wash this. So that's the kind of culture that we're living in. We're living in a culture that doesn't see that because who cares? Some guy comes by and picks up your trash for you. Out of sight, out of mind. Same thing with the meat industry. If slaughterhouses had glass walls, everyone would be vegetarian. Everyone would be vegan. So, I mean, I hope that answers your question. Or your response, whatever. So, I feel like I'm having too much cooked food. I have fruit, nuts, and dried fruits for snacks, but I'm not sure if I'm stuck in between the middle phase of switching from a regular standard American diet into the new lifestyle. Um, I mean, if you're eating oatmeal and you're eating peanut butter banana sandwiches for lunch and vegetable, don't worry about it. You know, a lot of people see people like Christina and in people like Dan the Man or Life Regenerator and all these people, and they see, you know, and they talk about, oh yeah, there's so much toxins in cooked food, and you know, you can't do that. Don't eat cooked food because blah, blah, blah. Look at the healthiest people on the planet. Look at the fittest people on the planet. They're eating cooked food. They're eating cooked starches. Kenyans, the North and South American, Native American tribes, or native tribes, indigenous tribes, Asians. I mean, we were almost destroyed in World War II by the Japanese, who were fueled on rice, who were fueled on carbohydrate calories, cooked carbohydrate calories. So, in terms of a meal or a snack, yeah, dried fruit is a lot better than nuts. Fruit is a lot better than nuts. Oatmeal is a lot better than nuts or peanut butter. You want to just keep it high carb, low fat. Don't worry about if it's cooked or raw. You know, if you can eat more, the more organic, right, delicious fruit you can eat, yeah, the better. But don't get rid of this purity mindset, because we don't live in a pure world. Like I said, we're breathing in toxics all the time. This computer is off-gassing toxins as we speak from the way it operates. It's off-gassing toxic chemicals and toxic air that I'm breathing, that you're breathing. So you can't avoid it, but you can minimize it. So a lot of people say, oh yeah, YOLO, YOLO, yo. I mean, we live and we die, yeah. But at the same time, what kind of quality of life do you want? Do you want to die when you're 60 because you YOLO'd in your 20s and your 30s and your 40s? It's stupid. So it's the argument I get from people that say, yeah, but you know, we're just going to die anyway, and there's so many toxics and nuclear, you know, all this stuff going on, and you know, you might as well just throw in the towel. I say don't throw in the towel. I say do the best you can and love what you're doing. Eat the best foods that you can to minimize the toxins. Drink enough water so you can help your body eliminate the toxins. So, hope that answers the question. See any more questions? So put your questions down below. How did it go sleeping on the floor? So I'm still sleeping on the floor. I started as an experiment in March 8th of this year, and I still sleep on the floor. And I don't know, I like it. I don't know why. Every time I wake up in the morning, I feel humbled. I don't know why, but I like it, and I feel good, so I just continue doing it. Still an experiment, but I mean, I'll write or I'll do a sort of video on that once I have more experience doing it. But I mean, so far it's good. Good question. So another question. So you have people. All right, if you have a family that isn't supportive of you doing this lifestyle, of wanting to take action in your life, to being healthy, because in the end of the day, your health is the only thing that you have. Period. You don't own this. You don't own this. You don't own anything. This is it. That's all you got. So take good care of it. But like I said in the other video, you know, you don't want to attack your parents, because your parents, believe it or not, think they're doing the right thing. You might not think so, but they are. They're doing the right thing. They're doing the best that they can. So to demonize them, to say like, oh yeah, you know, you can't do that, because if you were in their shoes, had their history, you would be doing the same thing. You would be the same. So you can't rag on them. The best thing you could do is just explain how you're feeling. So you might say, look, if your parents are like less mature than you, which it sounds like they are if they're yelling at you and blowing up in your face, it's not really what parents should be doing. But anyway, if they're doing that, you don't want to respond the same way. Because as we know, wars don't work. They don't solve anything. There's a reason why nonviolent protests are a thing. Is because they work. And you might agree or disagree with me, but they work. So anyway, you want to take that aspect. It's called nonviolent communication. I wish I had it with me, but there's this book. But anyway, I'll email me if you want more information about that. But anyway, nonviolent communication. If you just Google it, it's basically saying, observing at the situation. So stepping out of your body, stepping out of the ego, stepping out of what you want accomplished, and just seeing what is happening. So okay, is this person feeling this way? Okay, why do they feel this way? Okay, my mom is attacking me because I said I want to eat healthier. Okay, well, what is she feeling? So you look at the problem. So you say, okay, the problem isn't that she's attacking me. There's a reason why she feels this way. So I have to be empathetic and realize, okay, why does she feel this way that she does? Why is she feeling this way? Does she feel attacked? Does she feel unimportant? Let's try and solve that problem. Because if you stand side by side with your mom, right, or whoever it is, you stand side by side and you say, okay, you feel this way. Why do you feel this way? Let's look at the problem and let's not attack each other. You'll get so much more done. You're 14. You can do this. You're my age, 22. You can do this. If you're 45, you can do this. Nonviolent communication. So basically, that's step one, is observing. Step two, I think, is realizing what you're feeling, getting in touch with what you're feeling. So after you observe the situation, you say, what am I feeling? Okay, I'm feeling this way. Why am I feeling this way? And then step three is saying, or is asking the question, what do I need? What do I need to get? What do I need to get what I want? And for the other person to get what they want as well. Because if you get what you want, you lose. Because they didn't get what they wanted. So you both want to get what you want. Does that make sense? Maybe that makes sense. And step four is implementation. So getting it done. Getting the things that you want. But basically my point is that if you take this scenario or this application, nonviolent communication application station, anyway, you take this and you apply it to your parents, to what you're doing, what you want to get done in your life. And if that's eating healthier at the moment or whatever, you can get so much more done because you're not just two butting heads. You're now both open to communication and saying, okay, I feel this way. I need this. Can you support me? Will you support me, Mom? So my advice is to try something like that. My advice is to try something like that because that's really your only option. You don't want to fight with them. And it's hard because when it's family, it's, histories and blah, blah, blah. Things go unsaid for a long time, but you want to do the best you can. So in efforts to keep this video short, I'm going to cut it there. Like I said, put your comments, your questions, your thoughts, your criticisms, your inquiries, put them down below in the comment section. And please subscribe if you haven't already. It means a lot to me when you support, with your support. And yeah, I think that's it. So again, like this video if you want to see more of these videos. If you want to see more condensed videos on a certain topic, whether it be food or sand or whatever, if you want a specific set of videos with that, let me know in the comments below. But if you want this, I'll keep doing it. So I'm going to chow down for round 2. See you in a bit. Yep, you guessed it. Round number 2. Easily done.